I'm gonna just start it so I don't forget. I was thinking I was looking through some of this is a nice, I was looking at gold because it had a clear path. It was about to cross. So I was looking at gold to trade. It's making its move. Good evening, Shadia. Let's see. Let's see.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, Howard.
I'm fine.
Okay. Let's see. So that is gold. Let's see what SPX is doing. Everything seemed like it's right at that kind of decision point on the clouds. Everything's sitting on the cloud.
Yeah.
You saw that?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So I'm gonna go through really quick, Tedra, how to connect your TradingView account to your Tradeovate account to TradingView really quickly. All right. So inside of TradingView, while you're inside of TradingView, oh, I just moved this where I need to go. While you're inside of TradingView, you want to go down to the bottom that says Trading Panel. So go to the bottom that says Trading Panel and click on it. When you click on it, all these different brokers are going to come up. You want to click on Tradeovate. Right here, you want to click on Tradeovate. So once you click on Tradeovate, you're going to make sure that it's in demo, right? And then you're going to put in your Tradeovate username and password. So that information that you have in Tradeovate, let's go to Tradeovate. When you log in, this information, that's what you want to put in there. So when you put that information in here, and you click connect, and then you tell it to remember you. Well, you just click connect. That's when you don't want it to remember. If you click connect, then it'll connect with your account. So let me know if you have any problems with that later on, but that's how you do it. You literally go to Trading Panel while you're in TradingView, go to the bottom Trading Panel, open it up, find your broker, click on the broker. In this case, if you're doing the bonus with us with Apex, you're going to be on demo, put in your username and password, and click connect. And then you should have the information on the screen to trade. I am not connected through Tradeovate, so someone else, I don't, know how the screen looks once you're connected. No problem, Tedra.
I have a question. I saw how you went, but can you just also go to tradeovate.com? Because I saw that instead of going to TradingView.
This is it. This is Tradeovate.
I know. And I'm saying if I wasn't on TradingView, can I just go to tradeovate.com and pull it up that way too? Because I have done it that way.
No, you can pull up your account in Tradeovate. You can trade in Tradeovate or you can trade in TradingView. It's up to you. It's that she asked the question on how to trade. She wants to trade in TradingView. So every question is not going to be the same. So I don't want you to get confused, Antoinette. So she wants to know how to trade out of TradingView. So I told her how to connect her account to TradingView. But you can trade in Tradeovate. I trade in Tradeovate. I don't trade in TradingView. So you can do it whichever way is comfortable for you. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to. She just wanted to know how to do that. I'm trying to move this somewhere that's not in my way. Okay. All righty. So, oh, no wonder I'm like, it's not moving. Nothing's moving. This is S&P on the 30 seconds. So I was just trying to get a look at something to see, but every And I'm gonna go to the actual broker that we use, the futures. I'm gonna go to futures and look at it. So yeah, this is S&P. They're all kind of, they've been ranging all day. Up, S&P just made a move. It's trying to make a move to break above here, which we wanted to break above here, but really above here. And it looks like it's making that move. That'll be great to trade S&P. The indices usually flow together, so NASDAQ is probably doing the same thing, which it is. So you can see that there. You guys want to trade S&P tonight? We can trade S&P
If you
tonight.
want gold, we can do gold, S&P, it don't matter.
You
Let's
sh-
do
oh,
it.
Which one you want to do? What y'all want to do?
You know, I like
Go.
S&P.
Go.
Go, it don't matter. Don't matter. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's
All
do
right,
It
it.
don't matter, it don't
let's just go. We'll just say, let's just make this money. All right, okay, all right. Gold is doing the opposite. So gold had, let me just open this all the way up before I just get a quick little view. Let's see what the only one I care about right now is what the 15-minute is doing. So gold is kind of doing the same thing as it was ranging. It broke down, right? It broke past this. Trying to see, aha, yeah, it got rejected at this level. This is a 15-minute. Got rejected where this white rejection candle is. It went back up from there, and that's also a double bottom, by the way. So I'm gonna draw this from here to here to kind of get a feel of where it is getting rejected, right around that 50%. Got rejected. Oh, I'm a little off, but yeah, that's fine. Got rejected, it's coming back down. So if it, remember what I say with the double bottom, if it doesn't clear the 50%, it's coming back down. Even if you didn't do the 50%, you can kind of go off of, I'm gonna go off of this last one. I'm gonna go down to the 5 minutes so that it makes sense to go off of this last swing high to swing low with the fib. And we can see that it's rejecting right in the golden zone, the 5061.8. It's about to come back out of the golden zone, which is a indication that it's usually not going to break higher. It'll usually go to the 50, test at the 38, and then, continue to test between zones here based on Fibonacci analysis. So gold, it's kind of going back and forth, but we're going to know really quickly if it's going to, within like 2 points, if it's going to drop below or go above and continue to try to retrace to this 786 zone. So that's what gold is doing. We go down to the 30-second, which is where we really want to see, because we're worried about scalping. We're not, but we do want to know what the higher time frame is doing. I'm going to hide this. Turn on my indicator. And let me turn off some stuff. Let's see. All right, so this is 30-second. We can look from here. These are equal low, pretty much equal lows. So from this last one, in order to do an uptrend, we were talking about that. This would be 0.1, 2. We're working on 0.3. With this to see what it's going to do. Is it, if it's a uptrend, it needs to stay above this point. If it's a downtrend, it needs to go below this point. So we just right now it's looking like it's staying above our cloud, our overall cloud, our major cloud for this time frame is still red, but our our price cloud is gray, so indicating that it's moving upward. So right now it's looking like it's going upward. You know, like I said, this would be 1, this would be 2. What if this stays here? This is, oh shoot, that's my version of a 3. Oh, come on. Oh, well, I don't know. You guys understand that's a 3. And then we're looking for 4. So if it makes a higher high here, that for me would be my confirmation of the fact that I can depend on it continuing, you know, if it goes up again here, that would be my 4th point. Again, some people will enter here. You can, they can enter here and go to here. You can make that entry. You just want to, I just say, if you make that entry, be aware that you have resistance here and you have this resistance. If it's enough pips that you're comfortable with taking that move up, then that's fine. But I like to see, because I know I'm at a major support resistance, I would like to see it go up and confirm that yes, it's gonna trend, especially because look what it's been coming from. It was right here, it was in a range. So this is the first confirmation of it coming out of a range. So I would like to see it come out of the range and then pull back to probably about this major support area right here, and then continue on. And so for me, this is a better trade than this one coming off of here. You know, this is a better trade because it came back and retested at this major support resistant area, and then it so it held, support would hold, and then I could take it with a surety that it's going back up. Yes, Jay.
So the symbol that we're trading is it GCV4?
Yeah, it's Z. It's actually GCZ. It's a lot of let me open it up for you. It's this. Just don't put 2024. It's just MG. Well, it's GC. This is micro. I'm sorry. Whenever you see the M in front of it, it's just micro. So just take the M off. All right, it's this one. But it's doing the same thing. Same. I put it on the GC. And then I haven't even set mine up yet. But yeah. So all my marking is on the other chart, but I'll do the same thing here. I want to see this go here. For the entry, this is for what this does is confirms my 4 points, right? Because look it's coming, this is the first break outside of this kind of range. So that doesn't give me any comfort that this is the, you know, it's kind of like you don't want to be the first one to buy a new product. When Tesla came out, some people waited. It's that same thing, get all the kinks out. So I want to be sure. So once I have my 1, 2, 3, 4 points, and then it comes back down here and stays at support and then goes up, that's like another confirmation right there. So I know that it's a trend because I got my trend confirmation, but now on top of my trend confirmation, it came and held at a major support resistance area. And so now I can be, you know, as long as prices above this yellow line and all of the stuff that we get in at, you know, I have a surety that I can take it up. So especially if that was a position trade, you can take it up above wherever it you know, this ends. So, and this is what I mean, like you don't, it made this jump up, but look, it's struggling right here. So you still, you know, we would be in a trade if we got in past here, we would be in a trade kind of going back and forth. So, you know, because you have no assurity, you don't even have your 4 points of a trend yet. So. Any questions about that? Oh, sorry, excuse me. Oh, we're gonna go, this one.
I have my ticker in as gold, but I don't see the Quattrum, the KFC Quattrum Pro on my screen.
You have to add it
So I added at the bottom.
at the top, hold on. You go to indicators. And you go to invite only.
Oh, okay,
You'll
okay,
find it.
okay, 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 okay. All right, thank you.
No problem. Go, let's see. I'm gonna save this one. And then I'm gonna go see if anything else is doing anything. Let's see. Yeah, it's all kind of doing the same thing. Yeah. See what I'm saying? How you can always tell that it's ranging is because the trend clouds will look like they're going sideways. So even without, you know, pulling the screen together, I know because the cloud is going sideways, that's the trend is going sideways. So they're not really doing anything. When it's a sideways trend, you can get caught up in some nasty stuff. So you want to make sure that it's trending. So that's a very easy way to see that it's going back and forth, and you can kind of see clearly where you need to go above or below in order to break out of that monotony. But I just want to show you guys, you know, how just having this cloud cross up is not enough. That's the first part of it. As you can see, look what price is doing right now. It's why I wait for those 4 points. Just getting that cross or the cloud, not good enough for me. So it looks like we might be waiting. Anybody have any questions while we're waiting? About anything?
Yes, I do. I'm still trying to add the KFC to my platform, and I went to TradingView and I went under Tradeovate, and
No, you don't go under Tradeovate. You go to indicators right here. Indicators.
I went there under TradingView and I hit that.
And then you go to invite only.
I hit that.
And you should see it there.
And I hit that. Then I went back under trading. Do I go back to Tradeovate?
No, it should be here.
Right, and it did come up, but I went back to the Tradeovate. Okay.
It's not going to be on Tradeovate. It's only going to be on here on TradingView.
Oh, okay.
FX Pro does not go on to it. It doesn't. You can't. It's a TradingView indicator. You can't utilize it. Yeah, that's why you'll see us with double screens. You'll see us with multiple screens. Like I'll switch back and forth when I go to trade. I'll trade on trading. I'll get my analysis here. TradingView is just a charting platform. So it just helps you to see what the price is doing. You can chart, draw on all here, put indicators, all of that.
Okay.
But Tradeovate is just where you trade.
Okay. Now I got, thank you. Okay.
So now we see it's giving us it's past this one, so it's giving us some confirmation. So again, once it makes this higher high, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 points. that is a trend. That tells me that it takes 4 points to a trend. So now, once we have that 4 points after the pullback, as long as it doesn't violate, that would be time for us to, that would be a good signal. As long as all the other confluences agree, that would be a good signal for us to take it and go up in a trade, or take a buy. And I know I keep saying it and I keep saying it because it's just, you know, you can get, it's the quality of the entry that matters to me more so than just the entry. Cause yeah, I can scout 1 or 2 pips, you know, 1 or 2 points. And yeah, but I have to be trigger quick, on the 32nd. Yeah. And see, so we got, basically this is a double top right here. We got it wicked, you know, anything coming into from here. It wicked, rejected, came back. So right now it's not a it's not, it still hasn't confirmed the tongue twisted. It hasn't confirmed the trend yet. We needed to break above and make a new high. Oh, I wanted to set up, oh, I forgot. Let me see. Can Howard or Nina or Jay, can one of y'all watch this for me? I want to set something up really quickly on my account. I meant to set up something to show you guys. Can you guys watch it and let me know if it's time? It's only gonna take me a couple. All right, thank you. Because we're waiting still. I have to wait for it to make a higher high and then to pull back. So, all right, thanks. Let me just do this real quick. I forgot. Okay. Oh, shoot, let me see here. Turn that on. I hope this is right. All right. Okay. So I created a setting. I'm gonna try and use I'm gonna try and scalp. Let me see. This is, I gotta do micro. Oh shoot, I gotta do it. Oh no. Yep, I have to do it over on the micro accounts. I'm gonna try and do a ATM setting. And try it out with an account. Value TPM. 200. Save. Oh, no, turn it on. All right. So in here, 10, that's what I wanted to have it on. All right. Where am I? Yep. All right. So let's see. I'm back. Let's see, did it? Oh yeah, past the this right here is the 50%. So it's passing it now. Yeah. Knowing this blase. Let's listen to some music or something. Y'all quiet.
Thanks for on that. To the
Working on my chart here, so I'm
I'm
behind.
ready. Huh?
I said I'm behind. I'm working on my charts and whatnot. So yeah.
Oh. I know. That's why I asked you guys to watch. I forgot. You know, we all know 80% of trading is watching, waiting.
Show me a journey, I'll walk right through it. I ain't worried. I was wrong. Give me a hurry, jump right over like a game of limbo. I can never know what I ain't worried. It's all the best. No, I can only makes you feel.
So we can see that even though we kind of got equal hot, well, let me not speak too soon. The symbol in Tradeovate is GZ, GC as in Charlie, Z as in zebra, 4. Again, that's G as in George, C as in Charlie, Z as in zebra, 4. No problem. Hmm. Does anybody know if there's been any news that may affect any of the indices or gold? Just moving slow. Let me see, not that one. See what oil is, oil. Yeah, see, so I'm gonna tell you guys, one of the things that I like to see when I see a chart, that I want to trade, like I like to see, especially with the trend, where it's you can see how bright, like how nicely this is. It lets you know that the trend is going pretty strong, even on the 30-second. So that's what I like to see. If you compare it to, and so like if you have, once you pick your assets that you're gonna trade, you can just click through and see, like for instance, see the difference in gold. It's not really a good anything here. Let's wait for this one. This one is okay. This is US 30, but yeah, this one is okay. Yeah, well, this is sideways. I can already see. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. You don't have, one going up or going down. You don't have that in any of these. And so that's like a clue right there that it's not really doing anything. If you look at, these ones, which are the indices, this is S&P, NASDAQ, US 30 is a little bit better, but that's because it moves more. And gold, you can kind of see they're not really doing anything. When you look and you can compare it to like this one, like oil, you see the difference? It's making a dramatic move, a move where you need it to move in order to make money. So that's the thing. So that's what, so like once I have my list, I can just click through just with this on there and it'll tell me which one is ready to trade. Some of them just not ready to trade. So you don't push a trade, but that's how I could, if I have like an hour or so available or however long, I'm gonna take this hour to trade. Let's see what's ready, because everything's not always ready when you're ready. The market is ready in its own time. So just a little tidbit there, a little tip there. We're gonna go back to gold. Where was I? Okay, so we can see on gold, why I wait for my 4 points. You see what gold has done, you guys? We thought it could possibly be going up because it was looking from, when we started here, it was looking like it would continue up. Look, now we got double lows. So that just invalidated our potential buy. Just invalidated it. Whoa, that's a nice drop too. But it invalidated. Now we need to wait and see. It just made this lower low. So we start gold with our high, right? I mean, we start our downtrend with the high, right? So here's a high, a low. Technically, this is a lower high, and now we're getting a lower low. So you wait for the pullback and you take it down. This to me is real close to an equal low, but it is technically a lower low. The body of this one is lower than this one. So it's technically, but it's just what you're comfortable with. I think I would be more comfortable if this drops below this low, because I know then it would have broken out of this range that you can see it's been in it, because right now, if it just comes down and doesn't break, it's just making another equal low. So. Anybody else see that I may, oh, this is really small.
Denise,
Yes.
what's the symbol for natural for gas?
It's
For oil, rather?
BCO I'm sorry, Brent crude oil. So it'll just type in Brent crude oil. You mean in Tradeovate?
Trade of it, yeah.
Oh, okay, so I have to go. So, go to futures. I'm gonna show you how to do this. Go to futures and then just start typing in what it is for futures, right? And then what you want to make sure is, so, these are the New York Mercantile Exchange, but we usually do COMEX. It's COMEX, CME, and I think some of them do have Brent. So for Brent crude oil, it would be BB. So I don't know if Tradeovate, I'm sure they do, but just type in BB
crude
and
oil.
trade. You see it?
It says
Is it?
BZZ Brent crude oil last
Oh,
day futures.
and so,
So which one am I picking?
let me see. Brent.
BZZ4, BZX4,
BZZ4.
BZZ4. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay, got it.
So, yeah.
Thank you.
And we're not trading this, you guys. Just know we're not trading this. So don't switch up. Don't switch up. We're not trading this. Just adding the chart. Where's my gold mini? I just was on it, wasn't I? Oh, I changed it. GCC. Gold is moving up. Oh, he said it. Delicia said that it is CLV instead of, so this one, she said is C. Well, it would be Z for December though, wouldn't it? Or yeah, CLZ for. Is
Okay,
it?
so
It
Is
shows
it?
up, it's to look it up, but it'll show up as CLV 2024.
Oh, okay.
Either way you type it in, it'll show up that way.
Okay. Perfect. All
is
right.
that
There
oil?
you go. Yeah, it's Brent crude oil. So the other one was last day Brent. It's Brent last day. It's so many different contracts. So you have to. So
CLV.
what she was saying is that one showing, the one we were doing with BB is last day crude oil. It's crude oil too, but it's last day futures. It's a different one. So she said for Brent crude oil is this one.
Okay.
Got it?
And if you're trading on Apex, guys, y'all really need to navigate that website because they give you all the instruments that are approved for Apex on there.
Yeah, I sent out the list for it, but it's different. Or the list is different than this one. Like the CO, it's just different. Just like this gold is not on there. It's a whole different gold on there, like the Z and the forest.
The
I don't know.
Z is the
We're putting-
month.
Yeah,
So
we're
the-
just putting
so
Z.
it's-
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Denise. So
I would say the reason we're using Z is because we're in the middle of a rollover. After next week, after the end of this week, you won't have to put in a Z because everyone will be rolled over to next quarter's contracts. That's the only reason we're doing that, so you don't have gaps in your data.
right, there you go.
Got it.
So,
Thank you.
There you go. So yeah, but the main two characters you need to worry about are the first two. So remember, because these are contracts, and because they're futures, they have contracts for 2025 already that you could trade. So remember, that's why they call them futures, because they're future contracts. And so that's why they're the 4 behind it is denotes 2024. Like if you drop down, you can, and if I type in GCs, you see how you have these 5s. This is January, this is March. So there's contracts all the way to 2025 that you could trade. So that's what the 4 is for. It's indicating 2024. The Z is like she's explained to you, but the actual asset is the first 2 letters. That's what you worry about.
Gotcha.
All righty.
Thank you.
All right.
But how do you
Okay.
know which month to put? Like, for example, I think it was the U that was
That was
September,
October. September or October, one of the two.
September.
So
Like, how would you know to put the Z
It-
for December?
it's gonna, so when the contracts, when you go into Tradeovate,
Mhm.
and it's one, I was gonna say, when you go into Tradeovate, it's gonna tell you that the contracts are rolling over. And it's gonna ask you, do you want to update your chart? It will ask you that, and you do, because you don't want the gap. I think it was Howard that had a chart up that he said his didn't look like mine. There was a big gap. That's why he had the gap. That's the gap
Oh.
she's talking about, because he probably didn't have the Z4 behind it. So
Okay.
Right.
So it usually asks you that when you try to use,
When
for
it's a
example,
roll-
September.
when
Like,
it's a
what's the wrong-
rollover month,
Oh,
if you're in
okay.
a rollover month and your assets are in the prior month, if you're in a rollover period, yes, it will.
Okay, gotcha.
Ms. Donnie says, at something like this, would you fib to see if it pulled back to the 618?
You can. Let's do that. You could have took over the chart and did it, sir. So I'm gonna take this out so you can see it clear. There you go. Oh, am I lined up? I'm probably messed up. Yep. So you can see what he's talking about is this move. We had did that earlier. I did it on just off of the 5. I think I did it off the 5-minute, and then I hit it. But so we could see all the other stuff. Because I said it was coming at the time we did it, it was coming back down out of the 50, and I said it'll probably go to the 38 test there, and then it'll go back, and then the next test it'll be here. So that's what it's doing. Because when we were doing it, it was still in here. It hadn't come out yet. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I am on oil instead of gold.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Are we looking at oil
I'm
now?
like, no, we're not, but it's doing the same thing. That's crazy.
Yeah,
So
it
let
is.
me go here. And sorry, guys, but it's doing the kind of the same thing. It's doing the same thing. And here came tested the 38. It went back to test here. It's reject. Yeah, I'm in the right one. Yeah, okay. I had to make sure this time. Yeah. It's kind of doing the same thing. That's weird. Doing the same thing as oil. But yep.
Yes.
Make sure I'm lined up here. And so we know based on fib analysis, Fibonacci, that there is a trade strategy where they trade coming out of the 50 and going down. So let's look at what we're seeing with everything here. So again, it went up. We have our points? And I was on the wrong chart, but remember we started looking at it here when it had this double bottom. It broke outside of this, came back down, made a higher low, and then came down. I would really classify this as an equal high, more so than but it technically it is a lower high here. So you can start with this being 0.1 high, low, lower high, lower low, you know, this being a double this is definitely a double high. So this would be a lower high. You literally could take this trade going out, coming out. This would, matter of fact, yeah, you could take this trade coming out. I don't like that trade, and I'll tell you why. Because coming out, it's still, in my opinion, in this range. If I was to put a box, it still hasn't really broken out of this kind of range for me. You have these breaks, but nothing significant coming out of these boxes. Now, is this enough room to make some pips? Of course, coming all the way down here. So that is a trade that you can take. But I'm the trade that I am taking, I'm taking it in a fixed trailing down account. So I could take, you know, for me, I could take a risk in trading it because I don't have that trailing drawdown to worry about. But I want you guys to know the difference in the two. So because it doesn't hurt me when it goes back, it just takes back my profit. So just wanted you guys to see, yes, if this all met with, if I was using a fixed trailing drawdown, no, I would wait. If I wasn't using a fixed trailing drawdown, I had a regular trailing drawdown, I would need a little bit more confirmation, or I would be trigger finger ready because this is a nice amount of pips for gold. So this is good for gold. So I'm going to take the fixed trade account if I can get to my dang screen. My 30-second, yeah, I'm on the 30-second. As long as price is below, it's below my gold, and I already had my red dot, and it just peeked through and went back. My little red dot that I look for, you can see, oh, there, you can see them. There they go. So that's all, those are all the confirmations that I look for. So, but again, I explained the two ways to you guys, and I'm in micro. Where is micro? Oh, you are so not ready today, Denise. It's supposed to be MGC. But maybe I'm not going to take it. Had this. I want to try out this new. Trying to try out a new trade strategy with a fixed account. So that's why. See what I'm saying? It just wasn't. Oh, yeah. It's not, yeah.
Ready.
It's just back and forward for me. Hasn't made any significant indication of where it's going. And then look at their confluence pillars. They're both green. The ones we have, everything else is gray. So I'm not even going to take the other trade because I don't want to force a trade. I don't want to force a trade just to get a trade. It's just not giving me what I need.
Denise, I don't see my ass and my bid to the right of my screen where the numbers are.
You have to do it on your settings.
Oh.
On your settings, you have to put down that you want your ask and bid under, I believe it's under, right here,
Okay.
scale and lines. Okay, maybe it's going to break this time. It's just playing around right here at this major support. I'm not used to this being this slow around this time. Oh, excuse me. All right, there we go. We got some movement here. Let's see. Process below. I got my red dot. Let's wait till it closes. I'm gonna get my dog. She's doing something. All right, I gotta close. I'm gonna, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Enter. Oh no, it's at the bottom of my it's at the bottom of my
Order filled.
It's at the bottom. Should have waited. See that it was at the do both of them. It was at, oh, I didn't even have the RSI on. That's why. It was at the bottom of my RSI. That wasn't the best trade, you guys. It was at the bottom. I didn't even have my RSI on. Turn it on. What is it? Sorry. Sorry.
How do we add RSI to our chart? I didn't see it in the drop down. Or we could wait till after we're done on the trade.
You're gonna look up indicator relative strength index is what it's called. Go to indicators, it's under technicals, and just do relative strength index, and I'll tell you how to change it, change the settings afterwards. And you guys, I'm not scalping, so don't what I'm trying something, so don't pay attention to what I'm doing. Do what we normally do if you guys enter the trade. You can see we're at this is resistance here. It's tight, that's why it looks like a line, but it's actually resistance here. So you can see it on the Tradeovate chart. Okay, this would be synonymous with, when it hits 100 on my screen, would be synonymous with me making my $100 goal, my $1,000 goal, I'm sorry. But I'm trying to see what it does if I went for 200 to see an auto scalp. Oh, it's off. Oh, it's not even gonna do it. I didn't have it on. Dang it. I thought I turned it, and what did I do? I'm gonna just close it.
Order filled.
I thought I had it on. That was a wasted try. What in the world? I was trying to do that. Did anybody get in with me or did everybody stay out?
I've been
I've
in.
been in. I've
I've
been
been
Oh.
in and been out.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've been in.
I'm
I've
in.
been in and out.
Nobody said anything. You guys, hey,
In and
hey,
out.
I gotta make some noise over here.
All right. I got in and out.
Yeah, I left
So-
out with 14.
There you go. Can I
Yeah.
hear some noise over there? Like everybody, I'm
don't
thinking
know
I'm the
what's
only one
happening.
in the trade.
Oh, my bad.
I didn't think nobody took it. Like, I'm like, 'cause
Y'all doing 10 contracts?
for me,
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah, I got in once it passed that low up there. Once it passed that
okay.
low on the screen. This low
This
right
one?
here. On your
Oh, this one. Oh, that's the same point, pretty much.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I got all this right here.
That's right. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about, Jay.
Yeah. And that's pretty much when I got in. I think I got in around there. Like I got in late because my chart wasn't right, but that's when I was trying to get in at least. All right, let's talk about it. Is everybody out? Can I talk or is anybody still in the trade?
I think one of the twins still in it.
Okay. Let's wait for them.
No. You can go ahead. You go ahead. I'm on micros. It ain't gonna kill me. And I've already got myself in a stop profit. Go ahead.
Okay.
Balling.
Oh, you
That's
got
what
a
I'm talking
trailing
about.
stop
Talking
in?
about.
My
Stop
fingers.
filled. Stop filled.
You hear it?
Oh,
Stop filled.
yeah. She said my fingers. I love it. I love it. She said my fingers. Oh, wow. Oh, that is so cute.
Got it.
Yeah, I
That's
found
a
out if
good
you press the screen on Tradeovate, it will put a stop. You can put a stop loss in there and the trailing stop in
Yeah.
there too.
No, I told you that. You got Jay. You got to go back and look at the videos.
I ain't,
Jay.
I ain't gonna even lie to you. I ain't even look at the videos. I'm
So
sorry.
remember, when it does, let me see. Let me change this to one contract in case, in case I mess up. So if I'm in a trade, like say for instance, the first one, once you put it on the screen, it doesn't do anything, right? But once you hit, it's like, do you want to do a buy stop or a sell limit? You guys know it's same terminology, even though it's futures. So a buy stop means when it comes to this point, it's going to buy up. A sell limit is when it comes to this point, you taking a sell down, right? Well, the same thing applies when you are, and that's the part I messed up on because I don't know how to get out of that. So the same thing applies if you are in a trade. Remember, I said a buy cancels a sell cancels a buy. So when you go in here, remember I told you there's two things you can do. There's a stop type, right? So if you tell them I want to do a trailing stop, just don't worry about the limits and all that. Just say a trailing stop, right? So that type of stop is on right now. So right now your stop type is set to trailing stop. So if I'm in a trade and I click on here, it's going to where, like say for instance, I'm in a trade and I'm right here and I got in here and I'm buying, right? So I would have to put the trailing stop below it. So I would put a stop here. I would put, I'm gonna click the same way I did here. And it's going to trail because it's going to trail by however many pips you are away from price. It's going to keep moving up with it. So if I'm 2 points away, it's going to keep moving up every 2 points. It's going to keep moving up with me as I go into profit. That stop is going to keep moving up. So it's based on, and that'll happen regardless. So yeah, we can go in there once, we just try to be in and out so quick. So once you get in here, you can go in here, like you're in a trade, you can go in here and put in a stop, and it will trail it. It'll go up with it. It'll keep going up with it until it hits it, and then it'll knock you out. Or until it hits your profit or it knocks you out. But I was trying to try out, are you still in? You're not still in, right? No. I'm reading that late, I hope. Or who was, I don't even remember who that was. You're still in, Delicia, or no? No, okay, okay, cool. All right. So, yeah, so you can do that in here. It's just that I'm not real familiar, so I'm not comfortable teaching it, but I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what I was waiting for. I was supposed to get in when it goes to because let me show you. All of our parameters have been met, but remember I told you it'll go back and retest, and then that drop after retest, because it'll be at the top of our RSI. That's really the best time to get in. I just got in before we was at the top of our RSI. So I usually wait because all of our parameters have already been met. So we know that it's going down, right? All of our parameters have been met. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 points. So when it comes back up here and RSI tags along with it, that's the best trade down because you have the momentum going with you. Right? So it went to the halfway mark. This is a 50% before, and it's coming down. But trust me, it's going to go up again. It's going to go to the top or near the top and then come back down again or continue up. But you'll know that by looking at the chart. So, now you have more confidence because it broke out of that. Remember, I told you this little area here, it broke out of this area. So since it broke out of this area, what do we expect? A break and retest. So it's going to come back and retest. When it comes back and retest, it's going to pull the momentum of the RSI up with it, right? That's our expectation that it'll pull that. That's a nice drop. Pull the RSI up with it. I'm distracted. Pull the RSI up with it. But we know that. We already know that when it breaks out of a accumulation phase, you're going to get a nice run. We know that. And there it goes. Yep. If I wasn't talking, I'd be in it. So that's what you're getting. But it's no FOMO because we already know that when it breaks, what does it do? It retests.
Yes.
And you can get in at after the pullback. So no FOMO over here.
Yeah, I keep saying to myself, retest, it's going to retest, it's going to retest.
Just keep telling yourself that. Just keep telling yourself. Give me a minute.
I got the retest. I got in late, so I missed the first trade. So I got my second one, or I guess got my trade on the second on that pullback. So I made my goal for the day.
That's what's up.
Setting up again, hopefully, to see.
I'm looking to see where it's trying to go. It's on 15 minutes. Went to 15 minutes to see where. Oh yeah, they got a nice little area to get to. If it's going down on that 15 minutes.
Yeah, I see that as well.
Yeah, you see it, I got that little drop, and then because it just broke that level there, then I got that next level to go through. Right now, they're struggling at a lower level right now on a 15, and then they got like a low that they can break past. Then you got that swing 15 that's all the way at the bottom. So yeah, it might can make its way all the way down there.
All right, you guys, I'm back. All right, so see, it's pulling up. It's
Now,
retest. It's retest.
question, so this is where you will let the MACD drop out and then come back in?
Possibly, depends
Or
on
you
how
ju- or-
strong it is.
We're just gonna wait for, oh yeah, I got it. You can do the other confirmations will be the,
Mm-hmm,
your, step,
RSI,
oh yeah,
sniper, which one? RSI?
RSI and the, cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I got it. I got my vision. Got my
Cause
vision
look,
right.
isn't this a retest here? This
Mhm.
was, it came down, see how the cloud stayed right around here and then boom, came out. That was your retest back after this drop.
With you.
All right.
1,000,000%.
And you know, when we see them big drops and then we're not in it, that's what gets that FOMO in it. And then what happens is we're not paying attention, we'll rush the next trade.
Quick question for you. Can
Yes.
all right, so if you're looking at this retest, right? Can you wait till you get, so you're looking at it come all the way up to this level there, right? And probably come back down that way?
Mm-hmm.
But you're looking at the candle, so as this retesting right here, you're looking at the candle language too, right? To see,
Exactly.
all right,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna get an indecision candle up here that telling me that it's about to go back down. Yes, I'm looking at all of, that's what I mean when I say use all of your skills, all of your knowledge that you have in conjunction with the cloud or whatever part of the tool that you see. Like you still pull on your knowledge, you know. Yeah, candle language is big.
No, so you want it to be under the 50%?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at too. With the
What say
fib?
that?
Yeah, it's under the 50%.
But
Yeah.
okay, now the fib has you do know the fib has adjusted. We just haven't moved it.
No,
Yeah,
I'm talking
we
about,
haven't moved it.
Yeah, so you understand that it's really now down here.
Yeah,
yeah, down here, exactly, down here.
Okay, so when so you're saying up here the 50%.
No, from down, from.
So you go from here,
yeah, I think he's talking about that movement down, that
from
whole,
here.
from this small movement
I'm talking
here
about the small movement down there.
to the small movement
Wow.
right here.
Yeah, I'm talking about
Wow.
down there, yeah.
That
Yeah,
whole impulse there.
Yeah, that impulse, yeah, exactly, impulse.
and the reason you know why y'all do that, those moves, because you guys are used to doing Elliott waves. See, remember, I'm not chasing the wave,
But isn't
right?
that the same thing as you, when you get the tool, the counter tool and put it for your 50%?
Say it
Isn't
again.
that, when you get the PIP counter tool?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Cause
Wouldn't you put it
that
there from the
when
top
you
to the
use that
bottom?
ruler, when you
But
use
I'm
the
using
ruler,
it based on a double top or double bottom. Where's the double top or double bottom in that?
no, but when this
No.
pull, so when this pull back, right? When that pull
When
back,
this pull back up to here.
no, to this mark here, what I was talking about, when it pull up to that mark, it might wick. That wick can be to something up there in that area, which would end up potentially giving you a double top, which would end up driving the market back down. That's what we were
Right.
saying, this 50% here, will it pull back
But-
to 50%? But
But
It's-
that would be after he was saying he get in here, right?
No,
no, he wasn't saying he get in. He
said
just saying he was measuring to
I
see
was
where it
measuring
could pull
there.
back to,
Because
the
that
areas
could-
that it can pull back to. That's
Yeah, that
Got
would be a
it. Okay.
possible double top coming back. So to make
Right.
sure that it wouldn't come back to that
Okay.
double top, it shouldn't come back to the 50. It shouldn't come back to 50% of your ruler. If it comes to
Right.
over 50%, if it comes to over 50% of your ruler, then most likely it's gonna come up to that double top, maybe pass. But
But where's the, okay, so you saying if it's gonna come up to this,
yeah,
where's the
So-
double bottom that's gonna come up? Because you have to have if you're saying it's gonna pull back to here, where's the double bottom? Are you speaking of,
no,
it
I'm
would have
talking
to be,
about, I'm talking about the pull, the
you
correction.
annotate the screen, annotate the
Okay.
screen.
I
Cause
mean,
I don't, cause I understand what you're saying. I get what
I'm saying
Jay's
this.
saying with the 50%. I
Wait,
get that.
'cause we're
But I
waiting
don't
for
see
this.
it yet, is what I'm saying. I don't see it now.
What I'm saying, we're trying to wait for this move and then possibly take the snap, correct? So if you take your ruler and put it here to here, this.
But I don't have,
this
I
should
know,
go
but you
back
put a ruler
50%.
there without a double bottom. The only reason I put a ruler in is when I have a double
Okay.
bottom. That's what I'm trying, that's where I got
Yeah,
confused.
Okay,
I
got
wouldn't
it.
use the ruler. The reason I had the fib from this
I
spot
use the fib.
to this
Right,
spot
you're using
is
the fib,
because
and that's, I
I
got
was
that.
just trying to get that pull back
Pull
to
back,
That
yeah, that's
at least the
small,
50%, and then I
right,
can trap it and then look at
got
the
it.
candle
exactly.
language and then
I
take it.
understand.
All right, that's
I
what I
know
was.
exactly, but that's what I was, that's why I said in the beginning, I don't trap in the, I don't usually do my fib in the middle of the move. That's why I
I
said that,
got
because
you.
I knew that's where you were getting it from.
I got
I
you.
know, I remember, I told you I was Chuck's student too.
I got you.
That's our trap right there.
I
That's our
was Chuck's
trap.
student too. I was his student too. So I know exactly what you're doing.
I think half of this class is Chuck in here. So yeah,
Right.
including Mrs. Jones up there. So yeah, so
Yeah, so I know, I
Got
knew
that right.
exactly what you were saying.
Right.
so
Yeah, that's our trap right there.
yeah.
No, I knew exactly what you were saying. That's why I said that I don't usually do in the middle of the move. And I think I explained to you guys why, because for me, it's a partial picture. And so like the number of pips have to make sense. Like if it doesn't make sense to take that partial picture, then I don't even waste my time. And so for me, this is only like, from like, say for instance, where you're trying to trap it is 27 to about, 97 to about 99. It's 2 points on gold. I mean, it's okay, but not nothing I want to get trapped in. When I could just, because the reason I'm saying that, you can do all of that writing on the screen, which I don't like to do, trapping it, because you got to drop trend lines and all of that stuff. You can do that, or you can just wait till the RSI tells you that the momentum is there.
Yeah, I don't use like I don't use
You
the
just can
I
see
don't
it.
trap it. I can see it now, like,
Mhm.
but like right now we at the 618. So I'm looking at it, I'm looking like, all right, if this continue to go up and I don't see any like break of structure, like the candle language telling me that it's
Mhm.
about to go down, then I know, all right, I need to look for those 4 points again once it passed that high.
Exactly. Yep.
So that's what I'm using it for. I'm using it just to give me a sense of where I'm at currently in the market. Because if you go to the 15 minute, if this continue to go down, it can go all the way down to that lower structure on the 15 minute. So that's where
Yeah.
all I'm looking. Yeah,
And
exactly.
that's
And
where that's where
yeah,
I already know where you was going.
yeah.
I'm
So
telling you, I'm in your head. I get it. And that's where I
yeah,
believe it's going. But my whole point is we here. And so we gotta wait for, this to hit. But again, like all of that that you did can be, I don't want to say eliminated, can be summed up in waiting for this to come up and this to come back and retest. Like you remember a normal retracement is automatically 50%. It fit between the 50 and 61.8 zone. That's a normal retracement. So unless it goes above a normal retracement, you're gonna see it. It's gonna coincide with momentum. It has to. It has to. So that is just like the normal process of things. And so that's why I hold so true to the RSI. Like I don't usually get in the trade unless the RSI matches what I'm trying to do. If I'm going down, it needs to be at the top going down with me. If I'm going up, it got to be at the bottom going up with me. Because the momentum, it doesn't make sense it's like fighting against you swimming against the current. Think, how hard that is?
I can't
Yeah.
swim, so just
Oh, you
floating
can't
is
swim?
hard for me.
Oh my God.
I'm in a
It's
ghetto.
hard, trust me.
I live in a ghetto. Like I came from the ghetto. We didn't have swim. We didn't go to swimming pools. Nah.
The RS7s, the RSI setting is just 10. It's just a standard RSI 10, and I take the MA, shoot, what am I trying to say? I take off the RSI based MA off. I take it off. But yeah, so like now, look, I still have this trend right here. This is about to go, it was blue, it's coming back. Look, if I open this up, you know that these are green. It's just they're blending in with this one, so you can't see it. This is your RSI is back up at the top, ready to go down. You know that you're good. You just got your symbol, and I'm missing my trade because I'm talking. But yeah, you know you're good to go. That's what I mean. It's the same thing. And if you map that out, I can almost guarantee you would be at your 50% or wherever you said, you know, wherever you
Yeah,
needed to
I'm at
be.
the 618.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to try this really quickly, you guys. Just please wait for me. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah.
Order filled.
I just want to try this to act right. Let's see. Let's put these on the same chart. So that's why I'm saying, like, for me, you know me and my not wanting to draw. And I know people can visualize it because I can visualize it, so I get it.
Yeah.
But you know, like we were being taught to draw it. And just know, like, we 250, what am I, 25.97 to about 25.96. We still got this to get through, right? Before coming down to, you know, here, but I'm gonna go on the higher time frame so you can see it a little easier. And what he's talking about, like, this is what we're getting past right now. This one, what I tell you, this one candle resistance, that's where we running into resistance. That's your double bottom. That's what I'm talking about. And you see that it did not go back up 50%. After this candle wicked it, it didn't. So you know it's coming down. And it's going to come to possibly right here. And it'll have, you know, some struggle there. And then the next point is here. You guys see that?
Yeah, that's
Should-
that area I was talking about when I was telling them. I was like, you got a little area, then you got a low, then you got another low all the way at the bottom.
Make it a
So
little
you got
bigger.
like 3 areas that they got to go through.
So this is the first one. This is where it's at right now. And it's coming through this one candle resistance. Always pay attention to one candle resistance. You can trust me. Take that one to the bank. And then the next one you have, this is the next potential once it breaks, because it came, it wicked and activated this one candle resistance. It came back. So this would be where I would put my ruler. This is where I would measure right here because I got a double bottom. I would measure that it ain't even tried to get to the 50%, right? And even came close. So you know that it has strong momentum coming down. The next place after there, it's all clear, it's all blue. It's not any resistance in here. So you know this is the next point of resistance, and that's your potential double bottom right there. Potential double bottom right there. And then this is the next one after that. It's already created it, right? So that's that. So those are the two areas we're looking to get past. So let me put mine back on. So see if it's gonna play nicely with me. I'm testing out some strategy stuff. Mm. Okay. No questions in there. And you can see like I'm on the 15-minute. You guys didn't even tell me. I'm like, why does this? I was gonna comment on that, but it don't matter because I was on the wrong time frame. Trying to build up some muscles to get past this wall.
Yeah, I got hit.
Mhm.
She had a stop loss.
Yeah, I didn't want it to go over there, but it's perfect.
What's perfect?
Yeah,
Talk
I
to
didn't
it.
want, I wasn't losing that much.
Oh, you like doing the stop, you like this using the stop loss?
Yeah, if it goes over that, get me out of there.
There you go.
Go to you, man.
You see what I'm saying? Now I have a double top. You see? Well, if this doesn't go out, bust out, I will have a double top. Where the point is that he was talking, that Howard was talking about. This would be a double top. Unless unless the body of this breaks outside of this. So far, I still have a possible activation of a double top, but I don't know yet. So after this would activate, then I would look for 50% from this, from here to here. 50% I would look for
Okay.
if this doesn't close above this candle, which it just did. And the next spot, of course, from there is here. Is it gonna do a double top there? That's the next spot, which is why I was saying, like, I don't just do the partial move, like you were wanting to go from here to here. Where I'm looking at minimum, I might go from here, but I generally go from here to here. Because I want to see the whole move, but that's not telling me enough. I want to see from here. And that's why I keep saying I don't do that move because it's not telling me enough. It's not the whole thing. From there, possibly even from here. Just because it's, the body of it is higher. To see the full move, but I think this was a part of this structure, so I might be acceptable here. And what does it do? It hits right at the 50 and gets rejected. It also, is coincided with this previous resistance. Could go all the way up to here.
My baby.
For me, I need the whole move. I need to see the whole move. That doesn't give me enough. Well, it is, you guys, it is 7:30. This is a serious waiting game here. We're waiting to see again, the next kind of spot, 50 to 61.8 zone is here. But there's some resistance levels here that it might go back to retest. This is the 786. It could go here. We have a single candle. I don't know if you guys can see that there's a single candle here, so it could go there. But again, this is the waiting game that's played. So I have to log off too. It's 7:30, 90-minute class. So you guys are
Right.
I'll have to stay on a few more minutes and then but if anybody has any questions, but it seems like you guys are getting it from my point of view. Looks like you guys are getting it. You guys are asking the right questions. Yeah.
Okay.
No question, comments, concerns? Do that. No. Well, if there are no questions, comments, concerns, I'm gonna log off for tonight, watch my little trade. I'm not even gonna watch it actually because it's a fixed drawdown. So put my parameters already in and I'm gonna go get me something to eat. So if no further ado, you guys have a great night. Stop sharing my screen.
Gotcha.
If
Good night.
you guys have any questions, you can always put it in the hub. And I will see you guys mañana in the morning.
Gotcha.
You guys have a good night.
You too.
All right.
All right,
Jan,
bye-bye.
Jan,
Thank you.
I'm send you my
Mhm.
I'll send you my link, all right? You can get on.